Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 3. Last episode, the Freebooters continued their winning streak and got their third straight victory in a row as we swept the final 2 games here against the Moose. Last episode, we had a 2-homer day from Stump Pitts and a good pitching performance from Winnie Noel as we held on to beat the Moose 5-2 in another pitcher's duel. Coming into today's game, we set up a matchup with the second place Herbivores, who are 7-4, we're 5-8. This is a revenge game for us as we're facing Olaf Slakov, the 4th pitcher for the Herbivores. He is 1-1 with a 2.84 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP. Earlier this year, his one victory came against us when he pitched a complete game shutout. I believe they won that game 10-0. And for us, we're going to be sending Fabio Fabulo back to the mound. His third start with us this year as he was just picked off the free agent pool 2 episodes ago. He's 0-2 with an 11.70 ERA and a 2.10 WHIP. The only reason he's back is he's the best starting pitcher option available at the moment. And, well, we need a win, so he'll give us the best chance. Here's the lineup for today's game. Velos in left field is locked in, leading off, followed by Ho, who's back in the lineup at catcher. Took last game off to rest. Batting third is first baseman Stump Pitts, who's locked in after the 2-homer day. Batting fourth and still locked in is the DH, Bad Hop Brown. He's in the game for Reddier. Back in the lineup at third base is Christopher Woody. He's batting fifth. Batting 6th and back to neutral mojo is center fielder Nico Jennings. Batting 7th and now 10th is shortstop Snag Roper. Batting 8th and back to neutral mojo is second baseman Sammy Shigatani. And batting 9th and right field and now 10th is Dominic Burnside. Let's jump into the action here and see if we can get the victory here against the Herbivores. The only way to keep our playoff hopes alive is to keep winning. We would like if the Herbivores and the Wild Pigs both lose out, so that way we can pass both of them in the standings. It's the only way we can stay in contention at this point, is if we win out and the rest of the teams we in our division lose out, basically. It's a tall order, but if anybody can do it, I think it could be us. Anyway, here we go. Herbivores ready. They're feeling pretty confident coming into the start. Let's see if they're confidence is well-founded or not. They're going to send up Kara Kawaguchi, Fred Bobbitt, and Jamie Bridges up first here against Fabulo. Here's third baseman Kara Kawaguchi to lead it off, hitting .289 with 4 RBIs on the season. Here's a look at Fabulo's numbers in better detail. In his 2 starts, he has lost both of them. 11.70 ERA and a 2.10 WHIP. That equates to 13 earned runs given up in only 10 innings pitched. He lasted 5 innings in both starts. 21 hits surrendered, 4 of them homers, and he's also struck out 3. Batting average against for him on the year is .420. Not exactly a season you want to remember. And here's a look at the Herbivores lineup here today. Let's see. There we go. After Kawaguchi, it's second baseman Fred Bobbitt. Then it's DH Jamie Bridges, who's 10th. Batting fourth is first baseman Grunt Manley, who's locked in. Then it'll be catcher Nate Hankey, who's a little bit tired. He's batting 5th. Batting 6th is center fielder Yoink Sachs. Batting 7th is right fielder Vinny Vortex. Batting 8th is shortstop Milo Stewart. And batting 9th is new addition left fielder Emilio Idoia, who is a utility man coming off the bench for today's game, as he is taking over for, I believe, Ralph Blue, who's normally in the starting lineup, but is 10th. Alrighty, Fabulo's ready, so's Kawaguchi. First pitch, 2-seamer up and away, is fouled back, we're underway. 0-1 count to Kawaguchi. Fastball at the knees, check swing for a strike. It's 0-2, Fabulo ahead in the count. Change it down in the way. Fouled back by Kawaguchi as she stays alive, still 0-2 the count. Slider middle in, grounded up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Kawaguchi as she'll be on here with a leadoff single. Speedster is always a threat to run as she is ready to pounce. Brings up second baseman Fred Bobbitt, hitting a .147 on the year. Pick off to first, nothing doing as Kawaguchi gets back. Slider down in the way is low in the dirt, ball 1. Forkball down and in. Called a low. Throw down by Ho is late. It's a stolen base for Kawaguchi. For Kara, that is her. Where is she? Third stolen base attempt of the year. She is 3 for 3 on the season and in scoring position here with a 2-0 count to Bobbitt. Fastball up and away. Called a strike on the check swing. 2-1 the count. Change up and in. Fouled back by Bobbitt. 2-2 the count now. Slider down in the way, runner goes, and the hit and run, it's fouled back. 2-2 still the count. Two-seamer down and in, called strike 3. First punch out today for Fabulo, 1 down. That's his 4th of the season. That'll bring up third DH today, Jamie Bridges. He is 10th, hitting .420, 4 homers and 11 RBIs here on the season. First pitch fastball up and away is called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Good pitch from Fabulo. Forkball down and in is low in the dirt, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, check swing for a strike. It's now 1-2 as Bridges is behind in the count, looking to protect. Slider down in the way is fouled back, still 1-2. Change it down and in, softly grounded up the middle. Shikatani dives his off for glove. Runners will be at the corners here on the infield single. That'll bring up Grunt Manley, the first baseman, who has RBI man active here. He's locked in, hitting .426, 3 homers and 14 RBIs. He's the right guy to have up in this situation, as he is, I believe, leading their team in RBIs. I can check that real quick. He is. Outside of Bridges, he's the only other player in double-digit RBIs, and he leads the team at 14. Bridges has 11. First pitch changeup down and in is pulled foul into the Freebooters dugout, 0-1. Fastball down and away is fouled off again. Manley behind 0-2 in the count. His tough out activates now as his contact is boosted up over 100. Good lord. This man is going to be a tough customer to retire. Forkball down and away. Dribbled to first. This might be a double play. Hits to second with it. 1. Roper back to first. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice and the run scores on the play. It's 1-0 Herbivores. I'll bring up the catcher, Nate Hankey. 143 batting average on the year. 4 RBIs for the catcher. Coming into this game a little bit tired, but otherwise not worse for wear. Just wishing he was hitting a little bit better. First pitch forkball down and away. It's called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in is fouled back, 1-1 the count. Two-seamer up and away. Sky ball to left field. Velos over to her right. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Herbivores, though, get a run here on 2 hits. It's a fielder's choice RBI ground out by Manley. To the bottom of the first, it's 1-0. Velos, Ho, and Pitts to appear against Slakov. Here's Velos, left fielder's locked in right now, leading off, hitting .424, 12 RBIs on the season. Hitless last game, but she did work a walk. Here's a look at Slakov's numbers on the year. In his 2 starts so far this season, he is 1-1 with a 2.84 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP. He's given up 6 runs, 4 of which are earned, 12 2/3 innings pitched, 15 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. He's also walked 3, struck out 6, recorded 1 complete game, which was a shutout, and that was against us. Batting average against is .288. So he's given up 6 runs in his other start, 4 of which those were earned, and he got the loss in that start. Yeah, that complete game shutout was against us in game number 4 this season, so we looked some revenge here on this one. Forkball down and in is in the dirt, ball 1. I believe that was a slider at the letters, fouled off by Velos, 1-1. Slider at the knees is skied out to left field. This should be an easy catch on the warning track. It is for Adoya, 1 down. That'll bring up the rookie catcher, Effort Ho, back in the lineup today after taking the last game off to rest. He's hitting .326 with 7 RBIs here on the season. Fastball at the knees, called a strike from Slakov, 0-1. Chased that one in the dirt. Bad pitch to go after by Ho, 0-2 the count. Fastball outside is popped up shallow to second base. Bobbitt makes the catch on the soft liner, 2 down, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Stump Pitts. 2-homer game for him last episode, as he is locked in right now, hitting .466. 4 homers and 14 RBIs, leading the team in all categories. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slakov gets ahead. Fastball just low, 1-1. Fastball inside is grounded softly to second, backhanded by Bobbitt. He'll make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Slakov. Picks up right where he left off against us last time he pitched. Hi, Maximo, how you doing? To the second, it's 1-0. Herbivores have the lead here. Sachs, Vortex, and Stewart do up against Fabulo. Here's Yoink Sachs, the center fielder, hitting .325, 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the season. Yes, I am playing and also commentating at the same time. A little bit difficult to do, but it's manageable, I guess. Two-seamer up and in, up and away. Jesus Christ, called a strike, 0-1. Forkball down and in is in the dirt. Ball one. Good take there from Sachs. Not known for being the best hitter, but very good with the glove, and it pisses me off most of the time. Slider down in the way is low. 2-1. Two-seamer up and in. Popped up by Sachs to right center field. Burnside coming over from right field. Makes a catch for the first out. Ooh, Nemesis. Ooh, that's a good... If you're looking for offense, absolutely they're one of the best teams in the game. I think pitching-wise it holds them back a little bit, but if you can out-slug your opponents, your pitching's not going to matter. Forkball away, and the first pitch to Vortex is low for a ball. Vortex hitting .293 on the year. 2 homers, 5 RBIs for the right fielder. Fastball down and in on the next pitch. Check swing for a called strike. 1-1. Oh yeah, Sirloin's all power, all pop, no contact. They have no finesse in that lineup whatsoever. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off. 1-2. Next pitch is a changeup up and away. Popped up. That's going to get out of play though over the dugout. 1-2. Slider down in the way. Swung through it. Strike 3. Second punch out today for Fabulo. 2 down. Got to bring up the shortstop, Milo Stewart, hitting .275 with 5 RBIs on the season, batting in the 8th slot today. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get it. If you have the demo, you can get the demo version for free. I mean, you don't get to play all the teams, but you can try it out. Unless they have it on sale coming up, I'm not sure. They might put it on sale soon. First pitch changeup down on the way to Stewart. Check swing, called a strike. Fabulo gets ahead. Fastball up and in, inside, 1-1. Forkball down and in is dribbled back to the mound. Fabulo makes a nice stop, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Fabio. Might be his first one he's had all year. Ah, nice, nice. Free access to the game, and you ain't got to pay for it. Middle of the lineup due up here for the Freebooters. Brown, Woody, and Jennings. Here's the DH Bad Hot Brown. 4th start here in a row for the third-year third baseman. He's DHing today, hitting .714. Homers, 6 RBIs on the season. Had another good day last time out, 2-hit day. Fastball down and in, called a strike from Slackoff. He gets ahead, 0-1. Inside heater misses, 1-1. Changeup's outside from Slackoff, 2-1. Fastball up and in, ooh, just late from Brown, 2-2. Whiffer activates for the DH. Ah, he got me with the changeup. I was looking heat.
The third baseman, number 19.
There we go, and we're back. After the strikeout to Brown, next up is rookie third baseman Christopher Woody, hitting .308, 3 RBIs on the season, back in the lineup today. Took a game off to fix his mojo. Fastball down the middle, called a strike from Slackoff, 0-1. Chased it outside, 0-2 the count. Fastball up, swung late, another punch out for Slackoff. 2 to start the inning, 2 down now. Now to bring up the center fielder rookie Nico Jennings, hitting 6th hole today, hitting .304, 2 RBIs on the season. 2 a day last episode as he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. In the dirt with the heater, 1-1. Fastball up and in, fisted up the middle. Diving is Bobbitt. It's off his glove into center field, and that's a base hit for Jennings. The first hit today for the Freebooters. He'll be on here to extend the inning here in the second. Now to bring up shortstop Snag Roper, who's 10s. He was hitless last episode. Did drive in a run on a ground out, though. Hitting .341 with a homer, 8 RBIs. First pitch fastball at the letters, called a strike from Slakov, 0-1. Changeup pulled foul, 0-2 the count now. Check swing, fastball away, good take, 1-2. Fastball middle away is lined to right center field. That's going to be an easy rundown, though, for Vortex as he makes the catch, and that ends the inning. To the third, it's 1-0 still as the Freebooters get their first hit, but do nothing with it. 9-1-2 to up here for the Herbivores in the third. Brings up utility man playing left field today, Emilio Idoia. He's locked in, hitting .222, 2 homers and 4 RBIs. First pitch slider down in the way is outside in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball middle in, called a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer up. Hit pretty deep by Idoia. Unexpected power from the utility man as he hits that to center. It's off the batter's eye. What the heck? I've never seen him have this pop before. Leadoff double for the utility man, puts him in scoring position, and he's on fire. What? Since when did he learn how to hit? Bring us back to the top of the Herbivores lineup. Third baseman Kara Kawaguchi. First pitch two-seamer up and away. It lined up the right field line. That's going to hook foul out of play, 0-1. Idoia was scoring on that easily. Change it down and in. Fools Kawaguchi. She's out in front of it, 0-2. Fastball up and in is high. Chased it, strike 3. Third punch out today for Fabulo. 1 down. Brings up the 2-hitter Fred Bobbitt, 0-for-1 today with the ground out. Oh, he struck out. My apologies. That's right, he was the strikeout. Slider down and away, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away, check swing, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Changeup up and in, fouled back by Bobbitt, 0-2 still to count. Forkball down and in, fouled back, still 0-2. Two-seamer down in the way, in the dirt, grounded up the third base line. Woody dives and cuts it off. He has time to get Bobbitt. Just in time, beat him by half a step, 2 down. Runner holds at second. That'll bring up Bridges. DH singled his first time up off the diving glove of, I believe it was Shigatani, if I remember correctly. 2 down here. Runner in scoring position still after the leadoff double. First pitch two-seamer down and in, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Forkball up and away, swung through it by Bridges, 0-2. He was looking fastball. Fastball down in the way, fouled off, still 0-2. Changeup up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Another punch out for Fabulo, his 4th, second of the inning, and he sets down the Herbivores 1-2-3 after the leadoff double. Bottom 3, it's still 1-0. We got a pitcher's duel so far. Shigatani, Burnside, and Velos do up against Slakov. Here's Shigatani hitting .370, a homer, 2 RBIs on the season. Changeup in the dirt from Slakov on the first pitch, 1-0. Slider at the knees is a strike, 1-1. Fastball up, line softly to left field over the leaping Kawaguchi's glove. It was a good effort, but she wasn't never going to catch that unless she was 10 feet tall. Leadoff single for Shigatani, second hit today for the Freebooters. Runner at first with none down for Dominic Burnside, the right fielder, who's tense right now, hitting in the 9-hole today. Hitting .375 with 2 RBIs on the season. He had 1 hit last game and was promptly thrown out trying to steal second base after said hit. He has contact versus right-handers active here, though, which helps him out. Fastball up and away is a called strike from Slakov, 0-1. Fastball down and in, fisted up the middle to short. Stewart flips the second one. Bob at the first, it's in time for a double play, and the leadoff base runner is erased. Back to the top of the lineup we go, and Velos is 0-for-1 today, and down the neutral mojo. Fastball middle in, caught the zone, 0-1. Slider away, popped up, shallow right field. Nobody's going to... Oh, what a diving play by Bobbitt. I was about to say no one was going to get there in the Bermuda Triangle, but Bobbitt laid it all out. The worst fielder of those three makes the catch. And that will send us to the fourth. One hit for the Freebooters, but it's erased on a double play. Manley, Hankey, and Sachs do up against Fabulo. Here's Manley 0 for 1 today. RBI ground out in the first inning on the fielder's choice. First pitch forkball away. Outside on the check swing, ball 1. Fastball down and in, lined up the third base line. Woody dives and makes a nice play. Good job, rookie. 1 down. Got to bring up catcher Nate Hankey, 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and away, fouled back, 0-1. Hankey flew out his first time up. Forkball down and in, fouled off again into the Freebooters dugout this time, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in, fouled back, still 0-2 as Hankey stays alive. Slider down and away, line softly to short, 1 hopper to Roper. He'll make the play, 2 down. That brings up center fielder Yoink Sachs, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Fastball to letters on the first pitch. Check swing called a strike. 0-1 as Fabulo's locked in now. Change it down and away. Dribbled softly to short. Roper charges and fires. In time to get the speedy Sachs, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Fabulo. Bottom 4. 1-0 still to score. Ho, Pitts, and Brown do up against Slackov. Here's Everett Ho, the rookie catcher, 0 for 1 today. First pitch change it down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball down the middle, lined into center field as Ho jumps on it, but he hits it right at Sachs, who makes the easy catch, 1 down. Got to bring up the first baseman Pitts, 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and in is way high from Slackov, ball 1. Forkball away, good take outside on the check swing by Pitts, 2-0. Fastball middle to plate, lined at the middle, rizzing right by Slackov's left ear, and that's a base hit to center field. Third hit today for the Freebooters. 1 on and 1 down now for Brown. Bad hop struck out swinging his first time up as he was out in front of the low changeup. Fastball up, first pitch hit down the right field line softly, Vortex charging. He does not get there. It bounces in front of the glove, but Pitts had to freeze, and it's dropped by Stewart. One of the most reliable fielders in the Herbisaur's infield drops the ball, and that would have been a force out. And they're going to charge him with an error, as that's going to be, actually, no, that whole sequence is an error, as that should have been caught by Vortex, but he took a bad path to the ball. Brown reaches on the error. Pitts makes it to second on the second error, which doesn't count. And there's still 1 down for Woody, who struck out swinging his first time up as well. Fastball inside from Slackov, ball 1. This might be the perfect opportunity against Slackov, who's in trouble. Fastball in the dirt, chopped into first. Manley to second 1. Stewart back to the pitcher in time for the double play, and Woody fucks it up. The rookie had a shot, and he pissed it away. Slackov gets out of the jam thanks to a hit and an error by the double play ball to the 5th. Vortex, Stewart, and Nadoya, bottom 3 in the lineup, will face Fabulo in the 5th inning. Vortex 0 for 1 today. First pitch forkball down and away. Chopped on the ground to second, charging Shigatani. She'll make the play, 1 down. Now to bring up Stewart, 0 for 1 today with the strikeout. And now he's tense after the error. Fastball up and away. High for ball 1. Change up middle of the plate. Rip foul into the Herbisaur's dugout on the third base side. 1-1. Slider up and in. Pulled foul back behind the plate. 1-2. Fastball down and in. Check swing called strike 3 on the corner. Another punch out for Fabulo, his 5th. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Doya. Doubled off the center field batter's eye his first time up and was stranded at second base. 1 for 1 today. He's now on fire following that hit. First pitch forkball down and in is in the dirt as it bounces. Ball 1. Slider down and away. Called a strike at the knees. 1-1. Fabulo evens the count. Two-seamer up and in. Swung through it. Adoya late on it. 1-2. Fastball up and away. Called strike 3. Another punch out for Fabulo, his 6th. And that's his third 1-2-3 inning as he gets through the 5th cleanly. Bottom 5. It's 1-0. We have a pitcher's duel on our hands, folks. Jennings, Roper, and Shigatani do up here against Slackov, who barely got out of trouble last inning. Here's Jennings. Rookie singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Fastball down and in. Hard rip on the ground to second. Off the diving Bobbitt's glove into right field. It's an infield single for the speedy Jennings. Leadoff man on here in the 5th. Second hit today for Jennings. He's 2 for 2. Now to bring up Roper, 0 for 1. Flew out his first time up. Fastball down and in for a strike. Called at the knees, 0 and 1. Fastball's in the dirt from Slackoff, 1 and 1. Changeup away, called a strike, 1 and 2 now the count to Roper. Changeup inside, ripped foul into the Herbisaur's dugout, 1 and 2. Fastball up, swung late, another punch out for Slackoff, his 3rd. 1 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Shigatani. Singled her first time up, she's 1 for 1. Changeup up in the zone, called a strike. Changeup away, ripped hard on the ground, past the diving Bobbitt's glove into right field. That's the 2nd hit of the inning, 2nd today for Shigatani. She's 2 for 2 as well, and that puts runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 down for Burnside. Hit into a double play his last time up, he's 0 for 1. Fastball at the letters for a called strike, 0 and 1. Fastball down, lined up the middle, off of Slackoff's glove. He goes to 2nd with a 2 for the 1. Burnside beats out the throw on the back end, though, and it's a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for Velos, who's 0 for 2. Looking to drive in the run and tie the game up. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. First time the Freebooters have had a runner at 3rd base today. Changeup away from Slackoff, 2 and 0. Changeup inside was chased by Velos, but she manages to pull it foul off the top of the Herbisaur's dugout, 2 and 1. Forkball's inside, 3 and 1 the count. Changeup down and in, pulled foul, full count, runner at first will go. Fastball away, hard grounder up the middle. That's a base hit, and that'll drive in the tying run as Burnside was running. He will get the 3rd ahead of Sachs' throw. Runners at the corners, RBI single for Velos. It's now 1 to 1, and she's locked in again. Runners at the corner still for Ho, who's 0 for 2. Lined out the center field his last time up. Slider at the letters, called a strike on the check swing, 0 and 1. Fastball down and in is popped up, shallow left center field. This could be a tough play. Stewart out to make the catch, and he does record it. That will end the inning, but the Freebooters get their first run off all live Slackoff in 14 innings as they get a 2-out single from Velos to tie the game up at 1 to the 6th. Kawaguchi, Bobbin, and Bridges due up here against Fabulo. Kawaguchi 1 for 2 today with a single, struck out her last time up. First pitch changeup down and away, called a strike at the knees, 0 and 1. Fastball up and in is inside and high, 1 and 1. Slider down and in. Lined up the middle by Kawaguchi, her 2nd single today. She's 2 for 3. Puts the speedster on here to lead off the inning. Brings up Bobbitt, who's 0 for 2. Pick off the first, nothing doing as the runner gets back. Two-seamer up and away, fouled back by Bobbitt, 0 and 1. Pick off the first, in the dirt, but good block by Pitts. 0 and 1 the count. Fastball up and in is high on the check swing from Bobbitt, 1 and 1. Forkball down and away, called a ball. Outside, throw down from Ho is going to be late as Kawaguchi has great speed. She's now 4 for 4 today, 4 for 4 on the season and 2 for 2 today. 2-1 count here to Bobbitt. Change it down and in, just low, ball 3, 3 and 1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, full count now. Slider down and away, line to short. Roper makes the catch, 1 down, this is right at him. Kawaguchi has to hold at 2nd. Brings up Bridges, who's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch fastball down and away, called a strike at the knees, 0 and 1. Forkball down and in is just low, missing below the knees, 1 and 1. Slider up and away, pop foul by Bridges out of play, 1 and 2. Two-seamer up and in, foul back, 1 and 2. Change it down and away in the dirt, bounces, 2 and 2 the count. Fastball down and in, swung towards strike 3, another punch out for Fabulo, 2nd today for Bridges. That's his 7th today for Fabulo on the mound, 2 down, and that'll bring up Manley. 0 for 2 today with an RBI on a ground out in the 1st inning. He is RBI man active for the 2nd time here today. First pitch forkball down in the way, line to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Jennings comes up throwing for the plate as Kawaguchi's going to try and score. She will, and it's an RBI single for Manley. He's now 2 to 1. And he is 1 for 3 today, and that'll bring up Hankey 0 for 2. First pitch fastball up and away is outside for ball one as Fabulous back to neutral mojo. Change it down and in, lined up the middle. Shikatani dives, can't get there, and that's into right center field. Jennings gets it in, but that'll put runners at the corners here with 2 down. I'll bring up Sachs 0 for 2 today. Two-seamer up and away, and the first pitch is high away, ball one. Fastball down and in. Lined up the first base line. That's a base hit past the diving Pitts. Into right field. Runners at first and second now. That's the 3rd run today for the Herbisaurs. First RBI today for Sachs is 1 for 3, and that'll bring up Vortex, who's 0 for 2. Do I leave him in or do I let him go? It's lefty versus lefty. I think I have to give him one more. And if he fails, he fails. Okay. Come on, Fabulo. Let's get out of this, buddy. First pitch changeup down and in is just inside and low, ball one. Slider down and away in the dirt, 2-0. Not making it easy, are you, kid? Fastball away, ball 3, 3-0. Forkball up and in is called a strike at the letters, 3-1. I thought it was high. Two-seamer down and in, check swing called a strike, full count. Runners will go with the pitch. Forkball down and away, fouled back. Vortex stays alive, full count. Fastball away, line to short. Roper dives off his glove into left center, and that's going to be an infield single as a run will score. It's 4-1. God damn it, Snag. That was the play you had to make. Stewart up next, 0 for 2, and that will do it for Fabulo. 5 2/3 innings. He's given up 4 earned runs on 8 hits. I don't think he walked a batter. Struck out 7, but it's going to go as probably a loss because just it didn't work out. Coming into pitch is left-hander Doc Simpleman. Simpleman is 1-0 with a 2.61 ERA and an 0.68 WHIP. 3 earned runs given up in 4 appearances. 1 save recorded as well. He's got a 10 in the 3rd innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. He's also struck out 14, which is the most on the bullpen. 1.79 batting average against here on the season. By far our best performing reliever overall-wise. First pitch two-seamer up and away to Stewart is outside on the check swing, ball 1. Fastball up and in. Stewart drives it left center, hit it pretty well, but Jennings is able to run it down. He makes the catch, and that finally ends the inning. But the Herbisaurs get 3 off of, I believe, 5 hits as they take the lead here in the 6th. Pitts, Brown, and Woody, middle of the lineup to appear against Slackov, who now has the lead and is in line for the win. Here's Pitts, 1 for 2, singled his last time up. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Sliders inside, 2-0 the count from Slackov. Change up away, ball 3, 3-0. Fastball in there at 3-1 the count. Fastball down in the way, late. Full count now as tough out activates for Pitts. Fastball away, grounded softly to short. Easy play for Stewart. 1 down. I'll bring up Brown, 0 for 2. Reached on an error his last time up. Fastball away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up, fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer activates for Brown now. Forkball's inside, 1-2. Slider down in the way, dribbled on the ground to 3rd. Kawaguchi bare hands and fires. 2 down. Brown now down to neutral mojo, and that'll bring up Woody. 0 for 2 today. Hit no double play his last time up, which made him tense. Slider at the knees is lined up the middle on the first pitch, and that's a base hit for Woody as he keeps the inning alive here. Brings him back to neutral mojo as well. He's 1 for 3. That'll bring up Jennings. Singled twice today. He's 2 for 2. And that will do it for Olaf Slackov. He only goes 5 2/3 innings, but he is in line for the win. Coming into pitch is going to be a right-hander, Immaculo Spectaculo, one of the best relievers in the game. Go figure. Here are Spectaculo's numbers on the year. He is 2-0 with a 2.77 ERA and an 0.92 WHIP. 4 earned runs given up in 6 appearances. He's recorded 2 saves in those 6 appearances. 13 innings pitched, 10 hits surrendered, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against for him on the season is 208. So having a very fantastic year out of the bullpen for the Herbisaurs. Recorded 2 of their 7 wins. And he's going to face the rookie Jennings here first. 2 down, runner at first. First pitch fastball at the knees from Spectaculo is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Fastball up, chased it high, and that's a punch out for Spectaculo as he gets out of the inning. Slackoff in line for the win, giving up 7 hits through 5 2/3 innings. To the 7th, 4-1 the score. Adoya, Kawaguchi, and Bobbitt do up against Simpleman. Here's Adoya, 1 for 2 today with the double. Struck out his last time up. First pitch fastball down and in. Lined up the middle, base hit as it almost hits Simpleman in the noggin. Second hit today for Adoya, he's 2 for 3. Now to bring up Kawaguchi, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and 2 runs scored. Single to last time at the plate. First pitch slider down and away. Hard liner up the middle. Shikatani dives, can't get there. Single in the right center field. Adoya thought about going for third, but thought better of it. First and second with none down in the inning. Now to bring up Bobbitt, who's 0 for 3. Two-seamer up and in is inside for ball 1. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Slider up and away, check swing outside, 2-1. Fastball down and the way is outside, 3-1. Two-seamer middle in, fisted up the middle. Shikatani dives, can't get there, and that's another base hit. Adoya trying to score. Here's the throw from Jennings. It is laid. It's an RBI single for Bobbitt. It's 5-1 Herbivores as they pile on. Here's Bridges, 1 for 3 with the single. Singled his last time at the plate. He singled his first time. He struck out last time. First pitch slider middle away. Line softly to right center field. That's going to bloop in for a base hit. Birdseye comes up throwing to hold the runner at third. Bases loaded here with none down. So that's the 4th straight hit to start the inning. Yep, the Bloop Fest is going to win it. Great start from Fabulo. 7 strikeouts through 5 2/3 innings, but we just can't do a fucking thing, and this is going to ruin our playoff chances, too. Manley's got RBI, man. How much you want to bet he puts one in the seats here for a grand slam? Just to add insult to injury here. Slider down and away. Called a strike. 0-1. Well, there you go. Simpleman finally gets ahead. Fastball middle in. Called a strike. 0-2. K-Man actives as Tough Out activates as well. Two-seamer down and in. Inside. 1-2. Slider up and away. Bloops lines at the first. Hits with a nice sliding catch. Just misses the tag. 1 down. Whew. That could have been poorly. That could have been poor. Here's Hanky, 1 for 3 with the single. Bases loaded here. Still a good chance for them to score. First pitch fastball up. Line left center field. That'll do it. That's going to be a gapper. That's going to score 2, possibly 3. See how good Jennings' throw is. It's not a great one, but it's only going to score 2. 7-1. 2 RBIs for Hanky. Yep, possibly. Sacks up next, 1 for 3. Single and an RBI. Slider down and away. Low, ball 1. Fastball up. Called a strike, 1-1 as Simpleman's now tense. Two-seamer down and in is low, 2-1. Slider down. Fouled off, out of play. 2-2. Fastball up and in. Check swing high. Full count. Two-seamer middle away. Swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Simpleman. 2 down in the inning. Going to bring up Vortex. 1 for 3. Single with an RBI his last time at the plate. First pitch fastball down and away. Check swing for a strike. 0-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled back as Vortex stays alive. 0-2. Fastball up and in. High. 1-2. Slider below the knees. Low, 2-2. Two-seamer down and away. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Fastball middle in. Fouled back again. Vortex stays alive. Slider up and away. Outside. Full count. Fastball down. Low. Ball 4. And Simpleman loses him on the walk. First walk today given up by the Freebooters. Now to bring up Stewart. 0 for 3. Still tense. Simpleman also still tense. Fastball away. Ball 1. Two-seamer down and away. Popped up by Stewart to right center. Burnside to his right. Makes the catch, and we will strand the bases loaded, but the Herbivores tack on 3 more off of Simpleman as they break it open here in the 7th. Roper, Shigatani, and Burnside do up, as we say bye-bye to our playoff chances. Here's Roper, 0 for 2 today with the strikeout. Still tense. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball up and in is high this time, 2-1. Change up at the knees, pulled into left field. Easy catch there for Idoya, 1 down. Yeah, I'm hoping for it too, but I'm not holding my breath. Here's Shigatani, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. Change up inside, caught the knees, 0-1. Change it down and in again. This time's grounded up the middle. Easy play for Bobbitt, 2 down. Brings up Burnside, 0 for 2. Still tense. Change up at the knees, just low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, swung late, 1-1. Change up and in, line by Burnside to left field, guess what? Right at Idoya, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Spectaculo. To the 8th, Idoya, Kawaguchi, and Bobbitt do up here. There's Idoya, 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Still locked in. Simpleman done after an inning and a third out of the pen. Gave up 3 earned runs of his own, so he's probably not going to want to remember this outing. Coming into pitch is long reliever Sebastian Morrow, who was supposed to start this game if we didn't sign Fabulo back. Morrow in his 1 appearance, which was a start. He is 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA, 2 innings, 2 earned runs given up, 1.75 whip. In that start, he threw 4 innings, 6 hits given up, 1 walk, and he also struck out 6, batting average against a 333. So he had a good outing. He just didn't last long enough to make a difference. And unfortunately, he took the loss because we didn't score any runs either. First pitch fastball up and into Idoya is fouled back, 0-1. Change it down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Slider inside, fouled back again by Idoya as he stays alive, 0-2. Fastball up and away, pop, fly ball into right center field. Jennings over for it. Makes the routine catch, 1 down. Brings up Kawaguchi, 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. Fastball down, lined up the middle, another base hit for Kawaguchi, her 4th hit today. She's got 4 hits. I think she scored 3 runs, and she's stolen 2 bases as well. Here's Bobbitt, 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI, his last time at the plate. Change up down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball up, called a strike, 1-1. Slider down and away is outside, 2-1. Fastball up and in, ball 3, 3-1 as walk prone activates for Morrow. Change up and away, line to short. Roper leaps off his glove into center field, and that's into no man's land because nobody's there. Jennings was playing deep, and Shigatani was playing second. It's going to let Kawaguchi get to third on the single. 2nd hit today for Bobbitt. He's 2 for 5. That'll bring up Bridges, who's 2 for 4. Singled his last time up. First pitch slider down and in, just inside, ball 1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 1-1. Change it down and away is outside, 2-1. Slider up and in, fouled back by Bridges, 2-2. Fastball down and in, lined in the hole to short. Roper dives, he can't make the stop, and that's going to be an RBI single for Bridges. 8-1 the score. He's now 3 for 5, and that'll bring up Manley. Singled his last time up, driving in a run. He's 1 for 4. He's also driven in a run on an RBI ground out. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Change up down and away, called a strike, 0-2. Tough out active for Manley. Slider up and in, fouled back, 0-2. Fastball up and away, outside on the check swing, ball 1 as Morrow's now tense. Change it down and in, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out for Morrow out of the pen, 2 down. That'll bring up Hankey, 2 for 4, double single, and 2 RBIs on the day. Doubled in those 2 runs his last time at the plate as that fastball's outside for ball 1. Slider down and in is inside, 2-0. Change up middle of the plate, called a strike, 2-1. That was a hanger. Fastball up and in. Hankey lines that to center field. Jennings can't get there as it hops into his glove, but the throw will hold the runner to third. Base is loaded now on the single. Third hit for Hankey. He's 3 for 5 and locked in again. That'll bring up Sachs, 1 for 4. RBI single his last time up. First pitch slider down in the way is low in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball up. Check swing high. 2-0. Fastball middle away. Swung through it. Sachs is early. 2-1. Change it down and in. Line hard and on the ground to short. Roper dives. Guess what? Off his glove into left field. That'll score 2 runs on the single. It's now 10-1 Herbivores as they match their offensive output from the first game. That'll bring up our second game we played against them. Sorry. That'll bring up Vortex. 1 for 3. Single and a walk. RBI. First pitch slider down and in. Line foul. Off to the left side. Out of play. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Popped up. Foul territory on the right side. Ho over for it near the dugout. Makes the catch. And the inning is finally over. But the Herbivores, for the third straight inning, tack on 3 runs as they make it 10-1. Velos, Ho, and Pitts do up against Spectaculo. Velos 1 for 3 today. RBI single her last time up. So far the only run for us today. Change up inside from Spectaculo. Ball 1. Fastball up. Line to right center. Right at Bobbitt. 1 down. That'll bring up Ho, 0 for 3. Fastball off the letter, swung late, 0-1. Slider at the knees is popped up on the infield. Bobbitt behind the mound. Makes the catch, 2 down. Brings up Pitts, 1 for 3 with the single. Spectacular now locked in. Slider middle in is hit pretty deep by Pitts to center field, but it's right at Sachs. Makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Herbivores. To the 9th, Stewart, Adoya, and Kawaguchi do up against Morrow. 10-1 the score. Here's Stewart, 0 for 4. First pitch slider middle of the plate. Lined into right center. That'll be extra bases. Jennings giving chase as that's going to get off the wall out there. He gets it in. It's a leadoff double for Stewart. I believe that's his second hit. Possibly his third. I'll bring up Adoya, 2 for 4. First pitch fastball up. Skied out to center field. Not a lot of carry on it. Jennings back to the warning track. Makes a catch for the first out as Stewart tags for third. He'll beat the throw easily. He's 90 feet away now with 1 down for Kawaguchi. Singled her last time up. She's 4 for 5 today. Change it down and in. Called a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and away is high. 1-1. She was sitting fastball as well. Slider down and away. Dribbled up the line. Just foul. 1-2 as Stewart will go back to third base. Fastball up. Foul back. 1-2 still the count. Needed to outside. Swung through it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Morrow. 2 down. Brings up Bobbitt. 2 for 5. 2 singles. 1 RBI scored for him. First pitch fastball middle away. Fouled off. 0-1. Change up. Sky ball to right center field. Jennings over for it in the gap. He's calling for it, and he makes the catch as the runner stranded at third. Scoreless inning for Morrow, but it's still 10-1. Brown, Woody, and Jennings do up here as the last 3 outs of our playoff chances. Here's Brown, 0 for 3 today. Reached on an error once and then was retired the other 2 times. Fastball away, ball 1. Brown is grounded out and struck out. Change up outside, 2-0 the count. Change in middle of the plate, line to left center field. That's a nice rip, but Adoya runs it down on the warning track. 1 down. That brings up Woody, 1 for 3 today. That's true, at least we didn't get mercy ruled. Fastball down, ball 1. Fastball up and in, line to right center. That's going to be extra bases for Woody as that might get to the wall. No, it won't. Sachs will cut it off. That'll hold him to a single, but it's his second hit today at least. He's 2 for 4. Brings up Jennings, 2 for 3, 2 singles. Fastball up, swung late, 0-1. Fastball middle in, fisted up the left field line. That's hooking foul, and we'll drop for second strike, 0-2. Change up, way out in front of it, 0-2, 2 down. Brings up Roper as the last chance, 0 for 3. We're pinch hitting for him. We're going to bring off Wixit Reddier, the DH. He'll come on to pinch hit, hitting .327, 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball down and in, misses, ball 1. Slider down and in, inside, 2-0. Check swing inside, ball 3, 3-0 the count. Fastball up and in, caught the corner, 3-1. Change it middle of the plate, hard rip to third, but it's right at Kawaguchi on the ground. She'll make the play, and our playoff chances are over as our winning streak comes to end at 3. 10-1 the final. Freebooters lose. Fall to 5-9. It was a great game up until the 6th inning, and then it just all went to shit. We left Fabulo on just 1, 2, or 3 batters too long, but the bullpen provided no relief, so it didn't matter even if we left him on too long or not. Simpleman still gets hit around, and then Morrow still gets hit around after him, so it's just like the Herbivores are the ones that always fuck us for some reason. I don't know why. Everybody in the Herbivores lineup got a hit. 4-hit day for Kawaguchi, 3-hit day for Bridges, 3-hit day for Hankey. RBIs, Bobbitt, Bridges, 2 for Manley, 2 for Hankey, 3 for Sachs, 1 for Vortex. The other side, Ho was hitless. Roper was hitless. Reddier pinch hit, hitless. Burnside, hitless again. 2-hit day for Shikatani, 2-hit day for Jennings, 2-hit day for Woody. Only RBI was on a single by Velos. Winner, Olaf Slakov. Second win against us this season for him. 5 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Spectacular gets the 3 1/3 inning save, which is, I believe, 10 outs. It's very rare you see a 10-out save these days. 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, his 3rd save of the season. On our side, Fabulo, good start. Just no breaks. 5 2/3, 8 innings, 8 hits, 4 hits, 7 earned runs, falls to 0-3. Simpleman, 1 in the 3rd innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Morrow, 2 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Hankey, your player of the game. Surprising, but alright. Double, 2 RBIs. Kawaguchi, 4-hit day. Stole 2 bases as well. Scored 4 times. And then Slakov, almost a quality start. Oh. Yeah, that one hurts. Well, since we're now officially out of playoff contention, we can just combine the last 2 games of the season into one episode, and we'll call that the end of the regular season. Probably going to make some roster moves here to save our young players here for the off season. Well, Hot Corner's lost as well. It's like they're matching us win for win and loss for loss. We have the 2nd worst run differential in the league now, behind the Sawteeth. Alright. Well, the first half of next episode is going to be against the Hot Corners. They're 5-9. This is the battle for last place here. So if we win this, and we win the last game, we're guaranteed not to finish in last. Cool. We're going to be facing Chasey Kim again. He's 1-1, 2.70 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. And we'll have rookie Nuke Bradley on the hill, 1-1, 3.50 ERA and a 1.83 WHIP. Have we faced Kim this season? I think he was this one right here for Fabulo, his 2nd start, yeah. I remember Bobbert. Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay, cool. Let's look around the league here. Deshaun Levon's picked up by the Sandcats, replacing BB Takabasai. Overdog signed Joseph Broseph, the former Hot Corner reliever, for Braun Thunderchump. They got a little bit better there. They must be making a playoff push. Grapplers signed outfielder Jules Bergman, replacing shortstop Wiggles Freeman. Yeah, basically, who does want last place more? Not like we get draft picks or anything. Cash M in off the Sandcats, replaced by our former 2nd baseman, Spitz Snell. Look at that. Jennings, plus 13 power. He's up to a B+ now. Nice. Didn't even have to do anything. Kerry Wayward's picked up by the Sawteeth, replacing their ace, Javita Pulo, as they are out of playoff contention at 5-10. Matty Bats off the Sawteeth as well, replaced by shortstop Eduardo Electro. They also released Morton Stamberg, replacing him with Javier Cortez, the former Sirloins outfielder. Moose pickup closer Elric Rippin, replacing Klaus DeGamas. They're out of playoff contention as well. They also signed Antonio Levo, replacing right fielder Marsha Brown. Lumpkins loses 4 fielding, not like he plays anyway. Kira Nutmeg off the Sawteeth as well, replaced by Bertha Banks. Oh yeah, that would be a nice... Maybe we'll bring that up for Super Mega Baseball 4. That would be a nice idea right there. In place of draft picks, because I doubt they'll go for a whole draft pick system. Alright, before we look at that, let's see if we can make some roster moves here. Is there anybody we want to get rid of here? I like both of our catchers. They're young. I like Pitts. I like Reddier, even though he's not hitting right now for some weird reason. Shigetani's not doing that bad, actually, for second base. We could leave her on to the end of the year and then replace her in the offseason. Woody's doing alright. Brown had a good couple games here. Roper, yeah, not hitting right now, but he's been reasonably solid. Afordo, he doesn't play. Lumpkins doesn't play. Jennings, he's doing right. Velos is doing good. Burnside's not hitting, but he's young. Noel's doing alright. We can let go of Fabulo now. He's not going to start anymore, so we can just go for like a younger option there. Bradley we're going to keep. Smith we're going to let go in the offseason. We're probably going to let him start the regular season finale since it doesn't mean anything now. Morrow, we can look to get rid of him. Simpleman I'm going to keep. I'll keep Bates and Martinez as well. Just need to get one more fresh arm for next game, you know, just in case. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, if we're looking to cut Cap just because he's not going to play, let's just bring on Boris Biggsworth to replace Fabulo. It'll cut a lot of Cap, and if things go horrendously wrong, we can just bring on Biggsworth to eat some innings. So bring him on, frees up $5 million, and then if we get rid of Morrow here for another reliever. I mean, Sirloin Jones is not a bad reliever, but he's a closer. So he's useless up until the 8th inning. Chambo, he got lit up the one time we used him. We were pitching alright with Huck and Duck. Let's just bring him back. Come on back, Huck. Come on back, brother. Now we're up over 30 million. We're going to be making bank. Alright. Alright, so what are these player developments that we have? Let's see. Let's go for Hull. We're not doing this one. Do I have a chance to get RBI done? We are doing this one for Burnside. 1 power. He's going to get 3 arm. That's good. Improve those attributes. And then for Bates, we're definitely doing this one. He needs the velocity. And a high chance to get K-Man too. Plus we have the money to burn. Let's just use it. 1 power. Gets the 8 velocity. Loses the 4 accuracy, which is cool. Doesn't get the K-Man. I was hoping he would get that. Alright. Then next time out is that game. Okay, Jennings will be here for 2 games, so we don't need to pick his up till the end of the season. Lumpkins is going to be starting to expire next time as well. Let's see what these 3 new ones are going to be. So, alright, let's set the lineup here, call it a day. I'm going to let Freeman start over Ho because, I mean, we're not playing for anything. Ho might as well just rest and get better. Roper, he's going to have to play. I mean, is there another shortstop out there we can make a move for? That's like cheap. I mean, Amy Zoner, yeah, but I don't want to go that far. I mean, I know we're out of the playoffs now, but do I want to piss away that much salary? Jesus. And she's not a very good hitter. Then again, neither is Shigatani, but I'm hitting with her, which is weird. Zoner's not as good of a fielder. Doesn't have as good of an arm either. I think we just let this one simmer. We'll just stick with Roper. Maybe we'll let a Fordo start. Screw it. We ain't playing for anything anyway. Dig, get off the bench. You're going to make a start. Burnside, you're not playing well. Lumpkins, you can make a start too. We're pissing it away, lads. You remember when you said when you wanted to see who wanted last place worse? It's going to be us. Alright, Lumpkins, I'm going to have him. I'm going to have a Fordo bat 9. Lumpkins about 8th. Let's see. Freeman. Ooh, Velos can bat 2nd. Then Pitts. Then Reddier. Then Freeman. Then Jennings. Actually, let Jennings bat above Freeman because Jennings can run faster. Then Freeman. Then Shigatani. Then Lumpkins. And then a Fordo. This is true. This is true. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that'll be the lineup next time. We're going to have Woody lead off at 3rd, Velos in right, Pitts at 1st, he's still locked in. Reddier will come off the bench back to DH. Jennings being center still. Freeman off the bench to play catcher. Shikatani at second. Then Lumpkins off the bench to play left. And Fordo off the bench to play shortstop. We ain't got nothing to lose at this point, so next time out, it'll be the regular season finale. We'll play the last 2 regular season games in one episode, and then the episode after that will be the off season because we don't have anything to play for. We're not going to make the playoffs for the 3rd straight season, so we'll see if we can make it in year 4. Tough loss today. It was close for the first 5.5 innings, and then it just blew up in our faces every time we play the Herbivores. Fall to 5-9, ending our 3-game winning streak and officially eliminating us from playoff contention. Next episode starts with the battle of the last place teams. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.